Yo, this is Abstract Rule from LA, Project Blow, West Coast, ATU, Mass Men, all that. And you're tuned in live to the KOTD, King of the Dot DVD. I hope you enjoying it.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh, shit! Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 105. That's a lot, 105. At some point, it's going to stop being I feel like Joe Rogan, they're on like 900 and something, and he doesn't say every time. He's like,
yeah, because
fuck, that's a lot, man. 900 and something.
I feel like, well, yeah, that's... Once you hit like 500, I think I just stop.
Yeah.
Like, you're still here?
It's
cool.
fucking,
It's like,
it's fucking pretty hot in here too, right, gentlemen?
Yeah, we got the fan going, though.
Weather in Cali, man, you know?
it's hot out here, guys.
Yo, for real, though.
Some of you might be envious, some of you might not be, but it is fucking hot today.
I'll tell you what, summer came up, and spring was at least 20 minutes long this year, which is pretty crazy. It's impressive. I'm with that shit. Cool. Yeah, man. So Dirtbag Dan Show, dirtbagdanshow.com, where we have the poll for the performance of the night from the last round of tryouts. So you guys need to go there, and you need to vote for who you think had the best tryout.
Keep in mind, you can't pick me because I know it was me.
Well, keep in mind this. The last person who won the performance of the night battled Cody on that last card, Maniacal.
What?
So whoever wins this won't battle Cody, but they will battle someone of consequence.
And you could lose to me too, maybe.
And
Pretty much.
but you'll get $200. So the winner's gonna get $200, and they're gonna get to battle someone worth a shit at BOTZ8. So yeah, let's get that shit cracking. Go cast your vote at Dirtbag Dan Show on Twitter, Dirtbag Dan Show on Facebook.
Give like our, nah, I'm not.
What?
I was gonna give my opinion on who I thought was the best, but
oh yeah, I think so.
wanna
Fuck yeah, no, we could have opinions, bro. Like bullshit, especially if we have no control. And like, I put it on the internet. These fools are gonna vote on it now, which basically means like I don't get to choose who I think's best, even though I run the fucking league. So I could at least say who I think should win.
Who did you or who were you most impressed by that night?
It's either Solid Theory. From Colorado, or KH.
Exactly.
That's it.
To me, it should be between those two. Like, if we're gonna be like going off skills and shit, I don't want like on popularity contest shit. Like,
no, fuck that. This is a popularity contest.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And if you could get more people to come and watch your battles, both live and views on the channel, then I will book you more. Straight the fuck up.
That's true too. You can't, yeah. Because honestly, too, and I don't think you're gonna have a shit ton of followers if you're trash either. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, it usually goes hand in hand. Like, you have to have. You know what? Let me find one.
There was someone else that was pretty fucking good too that I couldn't remember. But those two, the two I thought were KH and Solid Theory. I thought they fucking killed it. They did great.
I thought.
There was one other fucking person that I know I
remember. Daniel Blackton, there you go.
Oh, yeah, Daniel Blackton's always tight, bro. Hopefully we get a guest appearance from Daniel Blackton on the Dirtbag Dan Show.
Potential. He stumbled twice. It was like,
Luxury. No, it wasn't. That was Luxury Fee. Was the dude who battled Solid Theory, who was also tight.
That guy.
And then the
Trillin
dude,
James.
Trillin James. There you go. That was the guy who battled KH.
Trillin James is good, and then so the other dude, that Luxury Fee, they were tight, but they fucked up. Like, they were stumbling a lot. But you could tell they had potential. If they practiced, they'd do really good.
If they came back again, they got over those like first round or second round jitters, then they'd be able to.
You could tell it was more of an experience thing. Like, they were like feeling out the fucking. I think Trillin's battled before, but like
he has once.
Just had an off day
with
or
us
something.
once. Yeah.
But he's
just in
good,
general,
though.
man. I feel like we are the biggest battles for a lot of those kids, and then and dudes are traveling. They're doing their. I think Luxury Feed, that was his first battle like on camera in person ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so really good. You know what I mean? Like
he did great.
Yeah, and we end up being like, you know, it's the equivalent of like Asim going to King of the Dot. Like, sometimes you get the stress gets to you and you fucking shit the bed because it's a whole new level. You know what I'm saying? Even though like you know you're good and you have that shit in you, like that performance thing.
Especially when you're up there and you ring off a line that you think's gonna fucking destroy the room, and it's just fucking crickets.
I think that's the thing that really gets people.
And people are like, "Oh well, my friends thought that was good." Friends suck.
But yeah, I would say between those dudes, easy. So yeah, go vote for that shit. And man, tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. I feel like with YouTube going shitty on the ad revenue, and it's dropping off, and I did notice like this month I was like, ooh, wow, this was a worse month than the last one. So I think that's going to be like a recurring thing, which isn't like whatever, man. It's not the bread and butter. It's not what keeps the lights on around here, but the battles kind of are, like the live events and shit.
Yeah.
So like
so come the fuck out and
yeah, all
support.
that shit.
Yeah,
And just in general,
man.
I'll drink beers with you. How about that?
and repost the
I'll
videos.
smoke weed with you. How about that?
Boom. You know how that's
Catch
like
me, I
that's
see
like a
it.
meet and greet. LOD meet and greet. Come get fucked up
Ooh.
with your favorite battle rappers.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
As
Yo.
much as I've said that, like, we are a feeder league into King of the Dot and hopefully into Smack and don't flop in any of the bigger leagues, I also feel like we have a duty to, like, put on for the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be the big battles in the Bay Area because there are no fucking big battles in the Bay Area. And right now,
You're right.
since there's no bunker, there's no West Coast battle rap scene.
I
So
know,
we're fucking
man.
it. So as of right now, July 28th, 29th is the only big battle rap event planned in California, period. You know what I mean? In the near future. That I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you are.
I'm what?
Yeah.
I'm what? I'm right or wrong,
You're
Fredo?
right. You're
Okay,
correct.
shit. I'm sorry, man.
You're correct.
Thought you were saying I was wrong.
Fuck.
I'm going all Joe Budden over here.
I was like, chill.
What? You can't be happy, Fredo. You can't be happy all the. Let me tell you about the human condition, Fredo. Human beings are sad, mostly.
Are we gonna segue into
We're
that,
dejected,
jackass?
and we feel bad about our lives.
Are we
My
gonna-
career is a mirror for your career, shining back on me. Listen to me talk, Yanni.
I was a character on Def Jam Vendetta.
Yo, that's facts.
Yo, at some
I
point in
remember
that
when-
They
interview,
should make that again and make all the rappers now.
please, they should have made a battle rap one years ago,
That
bro.
would be so sick.
Oh, Fools will, it doesn't even have to be a good video game. You could make like a shitty video game and
Yeah.
just, you could be Fredo and
Yeah.
punch Dirtbag down and
That'd
Fools will be like,
sick.
hell
oh,
yeah!
I definitely made myself. I made myself on
Oh,
Vendetta.
Or-
yeah, for sure.
Swarm,
Like-
dude, Swarm
Or
looked
like
exactly
an old side scroll Sega game where you could pick fresh coasters and you'll like beat up hordes of pariahs on the way to a boss.
just hella pariahs and
He's
fucking.
just a little henchman and
And then
doesn't have- he
Disaster is
doesn't-
the boss.
yeah, no, the first level boss will be like, I don't, probably me. I'll just be at the end like,
And then,
like-
and then when if they get through you, and then you like re-energize, and then I come and it's like a LOD.
you have to beat both of us.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all would never get past the first level.
Hell no.
You'd have to beat
If
up
that's the
pariahs
case,
forever.
motherfucker. Enter a code, bitch.
You'd have to stomp out hordes of pariahs like several times.
Oh,
before
so
you
many
pass those.
pariahs. So many. What else?
Like in terms of like S rocks. You like
But I digress. Let's talk about this since we're talking about this now
this
already.
Joe Budden. Let's segue into this fucking old
Okay.
geriatric fuck.
So I've noticed there was all these memes floating around Instagram and Facebook of Joe Budden just being like hella angry, and I was like, what is this in regards to, right?
yeah.
And then I looked up the Everyday Struggle thing, which I didn't know was a show, and I will never fucking watch that shit again. Oh my god, it's just Joe Budden and DJ Academics, two people whose opinion I don't give a fuck about, like arguing with each other hella loudly about
I don't even
shit.
wear academics, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all probably wear academics still, man.
Yo,
If you wear academics, don't talk to me, man. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
fucking Joe Budden. They get Little Yachty on the show, and
Lil
Joe
Bo.
Budden just proceeds to personify like every like old head, just like mumble rap blog maker, just everyone. He channeled the
He was like
energy
ready.
of all of them, bro.
You could tell like he couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, I finally got this motherfucker to myself and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it was just like it was weird because it felt like his stance was that he was defending hip hop. Like he was gonna, now that I have this opportunity
With
that
the
I got
sweatshirt tied around his neck like a rich white woman.
Oh, dude. And he's like at some point in that
So I'm
interview,
hip-hop.
he's like, "You been to my house, so you been to my," and that's the end of that conversation.
I like Joe.
shit,
I
bro.
like Joe
What are we
Budden
talking
better
about?
when he was pumping it up and wearing fucking
That's it. Well, that's his like. He's like, I had pump it up
Averex velour jumpers.
because they were trying to tell him that he flopped, and he's like, I didn't flop.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, all right, man. All
You
right.
just made a bunch of mixtapes.
He's like, you been to my house.
That like
you been in my house. You see the aquarium. You see that shit? I got a scorpion.
you look like you paint on your fucking beard.
Let's be real.
It's a
Like all that
stencil.
Joe Budden money comes from crying on VH1.
Is it
I feel like, I mean, like that's what like.
Oh, 'cause he was
for the
on one
last
of
10
those
years,
shows,
I haven't listened to any of his music. I just seen him cry on VH1 and Battle Hollow. That's like only shit I've seen him do.
You know what sucks is like, I hella like Crooked Eye and fucking Royce the 5'9".
I like Royce the 5'9" and
and
Joel
then there,
Ortiz.
and yeah, Joel's tight
Yo,
too. But
how
like,
about I like all of those dudes? I've never met Royce, but Joel like came and kicked it at the old studio.
Yeah.
And fucking Crooked Eye, we kicked it with a couple times, and he's a cool cat. So it's like, I don't get. I'm like, man, how do y'all?
No,
How are y'all in a
exactly.
crew with
Like,
this dude? Because
they
I don't
seem-
see that. Like,
They seem like super chill people like all the fucking time. Then you could just go through a slew of YouTube videos with Joe Budden just being an old geriatric fuck.
Dude,
saying,
he's-
like,
dude.
it's
He's
just,
all in emotions.
It's like yeah, it's so weird. And it's like at one point I remember like I'm not gonna act like I don't like at one point I liked Joe Budden's the mood music mixtapes. Those are pretty good.
No, that fool's tight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the talent. It's about how
But
he's
it's just
acting.
like
oh,
the-
I could be real. I never listened to Joe Budden.
yeah,
in my
he
life.
has some. He has,
mean-
But it's
like,
whatever. I don't
some
listen to
shit,
Little
but, like,
Yachty either. Oh God, no.
I
But
listen
I'll
to
tell
more
you
of
what.
his, like,
I'm a
slaughterhouse things, those freestyle things.
totally.
Yeah,
I'm real
that's it, though.
surprised
Yeah,
that.
strictly freestyles because Slaughterhouse. I don't really, they're.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm not pumping Slaughterhouse. But
Yeah, none of that. that. Again, like I ain't slapping that shit either. But at the end of the day, it's just a big surprise that the 19-year-old kid comes off looking like more
mature.
relaxed
Mature,
and
yeah.
mature than Joe Budden
Like,
having
yo,
the
why you
conversation.
chill- why you
When
all
he said
mad
when
for?
he's all you sound like you sound like something. He's all nah, you sound like someone who fucked up. Try to bring it back.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's like, does that sound like
And
old
then-
head? He's
and
like,
then Joe Budden
no,
was
you
like,
sound like you
Whoa.
Yeah, basically got, dude. He basically got like, and then he was like telling him, he's like, oh, you're media trained or whatever, and he's like,
Oh, yeah, the
is that what
answer-
this is? Is this someone who's media trained and someone who ain't? Because
Yeah.
all like. I hope to be media trained then, because I don't want to be like acting like an ass on camera.
All
And then
in
they
is
go
emotions.
off camera, and there's like multiple videos of like this fool like just running around the complex office, like threatening staffers and shit about articles they wrote. And Wale's gonna come kick your ass, like just
Wale's
crazy
gonna
shit.
kick no one's ass.
Joe, that
Hell
whole
no. Wale has man tits too.
So do I, but I'm fat.
I do
so-
too. I do
yo,
too.
it's all about two dudes with
I
tits.
guarantee you.
But I earned these via
We look better
cheeseburgers
with-
galore.
yeah, and we
You're
look-
skinny fat. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had our shirts off, you'd look more weird because you're kind of, but not. You feel me? Guaranteed.
If we all had our
Guaranteed.
shirts off, you'd get judged more.
Yeah.
Because your skinny body has
Yeah,
boobs.
especially in Hawaii, man. We don't know what the fuck you gonna be wearing, man. In Hawaii, we're like gods. Our bodies, man. We're like fucking. We have the finest.
We live
women.
like sumo wrestler and
Yeah,
Edo
like-
Japan shit. Like when they just think we're balling because we're fat, they're like, "Oh, these fools are balling because they're
They
fat."
eat good. These fools are eating good. Third world balling.
Hell yeah.
Where you're just like, oh, I eat good.
Yeah,
Obviously.
shit, man. Shit.
Clearly, I've been digesting the proper amount of food. Oh, yeah, but. Sorry, fucking Cody. I'm coughing in the microphone, but yeah.
Doing the Cody.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
real. Joe Budden looks like a fool.
Yeah.
That shit's ridiculous.
I would like. I was.
Shouts out to Little Yachty, like the most respect that I've ever had for Little Yachty.
Yeah.
That he impressed the fuck out of me.
And
with that
shout out to
interview.
his that Funk Flex rebuttal freestyle on Flavor in Your Ear beat. He did a thing, and then he would like.
Oh,
he
Funk
like,
Flex
he
was a fucking moron.
He had like he had like bars for that one. Get him.
Funk Flex said that Tupac was fucking cheddar
shot himself.
Bob.
Yeah, in the lobby or whatever.
Fuck
or-
you, Funk Flex. You wear lugs boots still.
Yo,
I
you got fucking mountain gear boots on, motherfucker. This motherfucker wears South Pole button ups, man.
Fubu,
Fuck outta here,
Fubu
man.
Gloss Atlanta jerseys.
This fool wears Results football jerseys. Results. Fool.
Hey, who fucks with Funk Flex for real? Like
nobody.
People who fuck
Joe
with Funk
Budden,
Flex,
probably?
like people who fuck with Matt Ills and Joe Budden. Like if they're like, oh, my favorite dudes are Matt Ills, Joe Budden, Funk Flex.
But before
like,
this,
what else?
he
Like
had,
who else?
He had recently had a couple fools on there like freestyle, like the Conway shit.
What was Guru's old DJ and shit?
Premier.
No, not Premier. The fucking dude that nobody liked too.
Solar?
Solar, yeah, like the Solar, just like all these like great names in hip hop.
The one who
like,
wouldn't let anyone see
So who
his
is it
friends
then?
see him when he was dying.
So who is it then? Who is it if it's not Funk Flex no more out there?
Hey, respect for having Conway and Westside Gun on
Yeah,
your
that
shit.
shit was sick.
Because they're the shit. But like what you said
Oh,
about
yeah,
Tupac
yeah.
made me think you're a fucking clown shoes. So.
I've been thinking dude's clown shoes, and we actually met him one time in Miami, and he hella like fucking. It just like was that dude. You
So,
know what I mean?
yeah, you're Funk Flex. We care.
You're like,
but-
yeah, Ludacris was cooler than you, bro, and he's in
You
movies
should-
all the
yeah.
time. Like, are you gonna be a dick right after I just met Ludacris? I'm not impressed.
I met Sway and Tech, so I'm good. But I don't
Yeah,
need
me
to
too.
know.
I'm drinking at this bar.
Me too.
Ludacris gave me a check for $5,000. The bartender looks like a Mortal Kombat chick, and then I get in the hotel, and Funkmaster Flex is with like some like fucking like 7, and he's like looking at me all fucking funny. You know what I mean? We're like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Psh, "What up?" And then he gets out of the elevator, and all of us are like, "Man, what a bitch!" Like, Funk Flex is a bitch. I think it's me, PH, Marv, like at least me and Marv for sure. Where we're
Factors,
just
yeah.
like, "What the fuck? This fool's a bitch." Like,
Yeah,
Fuck
Hell yeah.
that shit, man.
that's my Funk Flex story.
I don't have any Funk
I don't
Flex
have-
stories
yeah.
other than today, when the last time I cared.
When you seen him,
well, yeah,
I
when
when you
remember-
seen
saw
him talking shit about Tupac,
I
and you were like,
remember,
"No."
Because
Funk
like,
Flex.
No.
as far as like concerned, like Funk Flex didn't exist anymore. Like I remember he made Lugs boots, and he was in a commercial yelling things over a KRS.
yo!
Yeah. Hey yo, go cop these sneakers. And then like, yeah, I'm just fucking growing a vein in his head or whatever he does. But anyway, that was I don't know.
I have no musical reference for him.
No. Oh, he has a mixtape with a cool LL Cool J song called
Yeah.
"Ill Bomb."
I fuck with.
That's all the promotion you're getting
I fuck
from me.
with Volume 1 and 2. Volume 1 and 2 was crazy though. That as a child though.
God
Like,
damn it!
you know
I
what
wish I
I'm
wasn't such a hip hop head sometimes.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
like,
I can't front
I
though.
just
1
wanna
and 2,
hate on
bro. 1 and
things.
2.
I'm so like,
cash, weed, cars.
I think it-
ghetto
that
celebrity.
shit's tight, yeah.
I think
movie
because I listen to so much other kinds of music, like I didn't geek out on like any of the East Coast subculture of like underground shit.
Yo,
like outside of like we would get like all the like Twista and Speeding Up Mobster like Midwest
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like you know what I mean, like
Dude, that-
fools that
Fuck with all
chopped,
that
do or
shit,
die.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
do or die,
Adrenaline rush.
bro, that whole album, bro.
Motherfucker, pick up the pump.
It's all about and I'm bringing pain like 3 hearses. With a pain with these here
What's that, Psycho
motherfucking
Realm or
verses.
Ridiculous hearses
What's that?
involving hearses.
Yeah,
What's
that
dude's
shit,
name?
bro.
It's like psychodrama or something.
I don't know. Psychodrama.
Psychodrama, yeah.
It's too much for the industrialist to fuck with this. Yo, I'll tell you what. That dude and the
That fool's
DE, bro. What
nice.
if that dude and the DE did an album together and they were just doing all that shit?
It's just like sounding like they're rapping like a haunted house, and they could get Coop stuff from 3-6. Coops are in the killer place.
Yo,
They just sound like-
the DE should have made a haunted house
They
tape.
just sound
bro.
like Halloween rap.
It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
The
You're in the basement.
DE. The DE.
Yo, the DE shit.
Psychodrama and Coop's Halloween album.
It's Halloween.
This is like the greatest idea.
Yo,
I think
that
I've
fool,
ever fucking
the DE,
blasted.
you would get so fucking like creepy with his backups and shit.
Yeah,
He's like, "Hey, we've heard you've been busy. We've heard from above that you've been doing a little this. That's so creepy. He's like, and we don't think it's fair. Okay, I'm sorry.
But I digress.
Well,
That's what Dirt be
wow,
saying.
we went out there.
But I digress. Fucking veer. What a fucking veer. That was the
I was
veer.
just saying, like, every time I try to hate on something for being old geriatric fucks, I remember I'm like, oh, I kind of liked you at one point. And then, so I'm like, I feel bad about talking shit. But, like, my
I don't every time.
My instinct is, but, like, you should go with your gut. So, you know what I'm saying? Off top, I'm like, why would you say that? Fuck you.
Remember the time that one dude, the one time he battled and he was an asshole?
Who?
And he was like, turn on my mic.
Who?
Oh,
fucking Joe Budden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he fucking walked off stage having
like
a fit because the crowd wasn't reacting to his trash bars. Like, he's like,
Should have had Royce ride him.
He's the worst.
yeah, exactly.
He's just the worst human, bro. Like,
I guarantee
Joe
if
Budden
Royce helped
sucks.
him, if Royce and Crooked Eye helped him,
he's a subpar ass motherfucker, and he's super unimpressive in life. And like, I mean, I'd rather just be nothing if like consistent. And I guess that fool is consistent, like consistently garbage in the media. Like I said, like I don't got a lot of like reference for him musically, and I definitely like.
Me either.
I can't. Okay, like I said, I wasn't like I don't slap Slaughterhouse shit like that, but respect to Crooked Eye and Royce because I do slap their shit
I
individually.
Yeah.
Like that's the what's it called? Circle of Bosses and shit, and all the Royce. I mean, Royce has so
layers.
much good shit.
Yeah,
New
Royce
layers.
goes back. Like,
That layers go hard.
But
layers is tight.
so like I don't
the
really
hip-hops.
fuck with. But I can't like I'm not hating on him as a rapper at all. I'm just hating on him as a personality in the media.
definitely,
You know what I mean?
Which-
And his like one battle rap foyer, which was I thought was shitty. You know what I mean? And like
very much so shitty.
and shined a
Yeah.
shitty light on battle rap wasn't good for the
Oh,
scene
let's
at all.
check out. But at least, like,
And then this is the guy who's like defending the culture.
At
Like,
least-
it's like the guy who swooped into battle rap and just like made as much money as he could being a dickhead one time, screaming at Scott to turn his microphone up or whatever. And then fucking
shout out to Hollow for being a fucking
shout out,
legend,
man.
Though.
yeah, for real.
Always doing good. Always doing the best.
Look like I'm back.
Always being the coolest person there ever fucking was.
Yeah, for sure. Someone was asking me, they were like talking about like anytime someone's like, "Who's your favorite battler?" I'm like, "Oh, Hollow."
Yeah.
Two gets.
As just as a person.
I'm like,
though,
"That's the best one." Just baseline.
backstroke.
That's the best one. You know what I mean?
No,
What else?
actually, to me, if you're just gonna show someone like you want to watch a battle, yeah, go watch a Hollow battle because his entertainment. Yeah, he's the best. He is the best. To me, him and like,
Hollow
him and
Pastel was
Passwords are my
fire.
two like
Yeah,
favorite.
And that
no
might-
can do.
too.
No can do's.
Pass versus Hollow was crazy.
That's my all-time favorite battle.
Okay, we could do that. We could use that.
Okay.
We could do that. We could use that no can do as a segue into
Oh,
this
yeah.
next bit. Big fucking thanks to No Can Do,
Yeah, shout
And,
James. You the man.
Hellfire
Always.
Club,
Cheer.
for putting out this new Cadillac Ron album, The Life I Live. It's on iTunes,
Through Hellfire.
everywhere music is sold through Hellfire. Dude, it's so fucking
Go
good.
cop that, man.
All produced by a dude named Silencio. We produced premiered a track last week on the show. One of the songs, the last song, "The Life I Live," the title song of the album. Man, it's some good shit. And Caddy, like, he's so cryptic, right? There's hella bars in there that are like,
I love his dark, weird shit when he does like. I like when he does like his little, like. I always talk about his little free thought fucking like when he goes off on little schemes like even on the one that Rory did, the fucking Caesar Augustus, people discuss us, like you know what I mean? Like, he just like rolls into like this pocket of like dope shit and like even shouts out the Templar Knights for no reason, like it's just random tight shit.
He
like
says like, I always find that he says shit that like, it's like he knows like more about, like he knows like. He knew what was going to happen. You know what I mean? And not just that about his passing, but like the future. Like his lines are so relevant today. And his brother was saying that shit too, that like his shit is going to keep being more and more relevant. Like that. And that's just kind of the way his brain worked. You know what I mean? So, and I talked to Chris for a while today on the phone, and he was saying that he's got a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Like new music, full EPs, and they're just we're gonna kind of devise a strategy on like how to release this shit best. As far as like some of it's confusing as far as like figuring out what goes where, and there's all just these gnarly Pro Tool sessions and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's the kind of work that people are gonna want to do.
Yeah.
So
it's for the cause, baby.
and
Our Lord and Savior.
so there's definitely, and there's more stuff in the works like currently to put out more Cadalack Ron music. And I talked to him about merch, and he said the Valhalla-tees, like they have that design.
I still got
and
mine.
that they're
That's
gonna
like the metal, like
yeah.
metal
So they're gonna
got that
reprint that one like real soon, and then like everything that all the sales from like this Silencio album and everything is going into a trust for the kids that you know they'll get when they're adults, and what's dope is because they'll be able to like see that there's this contribution from their dad. You know what I mean? There's really already a lot that's like gone into this from just all of the people that have downloaded all and bought all the Caddy Ron music since he's passed, you know, because he did already have a lot of stuff online. So know that anything that you do that to like, so far there's no one out there like trying to like make money on Caddy shit like on the side, you know what I mean? Like everybody's talking to his brother and all of this shit's going through the right channels. So if don't be hesitant to purchase some shit on like, because someone was like, I tweeted like new album, they're like, who gets the money? I'm like, the fucking kids, you idiot. Like, who do you think? Man? Like, and it's like, just be happy there's new music. Like, you don't have to jump to the conclusion. There are other people that are willing to jump to that conclusion, like without you fucking random fans doing it. But you know what I mean? Like so we're going to get, I told him, I was like, just let me know what you need me to do. Like, let's get shirts printed ASAP, and I'll put a link on the website. We'll make them available to people because I know hella people want to buy the shirts. I get hit up about that shit all the time.
The Valhalla ones?
Yeah.
Those are fucking bad. I want one.
Just Caddy Ron shirts, and that's the one, like, I feel like
the only
had
mediums when I saw them in My Body Ain't a Fucking
medium. And like the thing is like the only Caddy Ron stuff that's been available has been memorial shirts. Like people want the actual shit, you know what I mean? So, and there's a lot of that. There's also, I don't know if you remember the Crocodile Dundee shit, like Crocodile with a K. Crocodile Dundee, the you know that crazy drug that like pulls makes you. Yeah, he had like this crazy artwork. It was like him with like his arm falling off and shit. Like, so there's that, and there's like music for that.
My dude Bird Snatch did that cover.
I was telling him, I was like, we need to
my
get
cover too.
They have that artwork, like that's chilling, you know, that's somewhere. So like, I was like, that's the type of shit. Like, put out the single, put out a T-shirt. Like, people would love that shit.
Dude, that art is sick. That Bird Snatch is sick. He made the Parati cover where the girls are like feeding me grapes and shit.
Oh yeah, that shit's tough.
She's like Beavis and Butthead style almost. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dope.
So, yeah, the album is dope. It's 4 tracks and they're fucking sick. And I could see why they Hellfire jumped to put it out too, because it's just good music. You know what I mean? Outside of there being like a cultural significance now that fucking dude's gone, and he really did like mean a lot to our scene, and I feel like was super underrated as a musician in general. You know what I mean?
Who, Ron?
Yeah.
Of course. Ron's music is so good. Gooch, I always bring up this song. Gooch is such a fucking banger. Like, that fucking song is so fucking good. It sounds like it's just some old school like Texas fucking slump. Dude.
Yeah.
I love that song so much.
I mean, I have so many. I have so many different Caddy Ron joints that I dig. You know what I mean? And it's usually all like, I'm a guy who like hangs on the lyrics more than anything else. But yeah, I think that's the thing about his music, has an ill vibe to it, and that's why that's what's hard for battle rappers to obtain a lot, is the vibe aspect of music. I feel like lyrically, we do the best writing in the game. Yeah. But a lot of times, like, crossing that bridge to being able to make a song that feels good,
so people relate to it and shit. And he's great at doing that shit.
Hella good, and always was, and like really and I think that I feel like I made music for a long time, and I feel best making music when I'm not second guessing myself, and that's something that I definitely learned from Ron. Like, that fool never questioned his own bars. Like, that's a thing. Is like, the minute you feel a type of way about your own shit, then that's true. You're right. Yeah. You know what I mean, though? Like, whatever you feel about it, it ain't tight. Yeah, you're right. It ain't tight. You know what I mean? Because if it's like, when I'm feeling it nowadays, like when we were in the studio last week or 2 weeks ago, I was like, all this shit is the slap. Like, all this shit is good. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with all of this. And then now I listen back and I'm like, I want to do this and I want to do that. But I still, bro, I've listened to Kendrick's shit and I listen to my shit, and I'm not like bummed. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh shit, god damn it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to judge myself on that scale, but I am trying to judge myself on that just like tone of the music. Like, how much do I have to adjust the volume in the car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like, because now I'm in the mixing stage of this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like all that like less thinking about like the bars you're writing and just deliver and being like, this shit's right. I know this shit's right. Caddy always did that. Yeah. He was always in the pocket with his own shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, more Cadalack Ron music to come. Download the new album that's out, The Life I Live. And actually, I got some fucking news to lay on y'all right now. So back when there was a thing called Maquina Muerte.
I remember.
They had
shout out Mestizo. That's my man.
Oh shout out Mestizo.
Heavyweight Global.
Folks,
What
they
up,
actually
what
put
up,
out Alpha, right?
Fresh
They just put out a
him and
project.
Dose One.
Yeah,
that album is fucking tight.
Yeah. So check that shit
I haven't
out.
got to check it out yet.
It's tight.
I got it
seen
in
that.
my car. I got my
It's
car.
on
right
iTunes.
I'll tell you what, like all the imagery for that shit is dope too. It reminds me of some like Daft
Avocado
Punk
did
ass
the
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
video.
Fuck with
So
Mestizo.
good.
That's my Pinoy
Yeah.
connect too.
So
Mestizo's a man.
yeah, folks, for sure. Fucking what was I saying, bro? What was I talking
Cadillac
about?
Ron.
Cadillac Ron.
And probably there's a new song.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Okay, Maquina
I
Muerte.
knew that. I just didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm drunk, bro. I'm taking shots. Maquina Muerte was a thing. Had a YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, there was a music video for a song called DOA by Cadalack Ron, produced by his brother, Briefcase. And it was. This actually is like probably one of the tightest Cadalack Ron music videos that was ever made. It's another one that's like on the level. You got the fan like going at you. That's a problem. It's another one that's like on the level with Gooch with the fucking production scale. You know what I mean? Like it was when they actually had like a quote unquote record label, and they were fools like putting thought into the music videos. It wasn't just like him and Andy running around the backyard with flowers and shit. So like this music video is tight. It got pulled off of YouTube when the fucking Maquina channel disappeared. Just this video disappeared. So this shit hasn't been on YouTube for hella long.
Triumphant Return.
Triumphant Return on our channel. We're gonna actually play it on the end of this episode. Briefcase, Cadalack Ron, DOA, and then on Monday I'm gonna release it by itself as a music video. So yeah, tight new Cadalack
Hell
Ron.
yeah.
When I think about Cadalack Ron, I think about my Great Muda days when we used to be at Club 6. I know all of us used to rip the dark room. Those were the days, man. Those were just pure sweat box hip hop, man.
Yeah, and Caddy was like one of those dudes who would just show up and be like, all right, I'm not here for just a battle. Like, is there? I'll get there. If we could do a show on Thursday, like I'll come Thursday, and then we'll do some shit Friday, and then like he was about it. So and about his hustle. That's why me and him, like we set up little tours and shit. Like he always had more ambition for that shit than everybody else. You know what I mean?
Caddy was always hella fun to do shows with too.
Yeah, that fool's wild.
Like on the side, like when he's not performing, and you're just hanging out. He's just like the most entertaining person to watch, like interact with other fucking people, like buying his merch and him just like picking their brains and being like
dude,
weird
yeah,
shit.
the way
like,
he would interact with people was the best. And man, we were talking about this too, like his like exchanges with people. Like he would just tell different people the craziest shit. You know what I want? So everybody has like a gnarly Cadalack Ron story about just like fucking some exchange they had with him. Yeah, man. Fuck stoked. Okay, cool. Moving right along. I think we're on some kind of a schedule. Oh, dude, did you guys?
That's a good segue right there.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
How about this? No, just kidding.
Woo! We just bullshit for a little bit. Since you didn't bring a 40, you're drinking tall cans.
I'm just drinking tall cans, dude. All right, next episode.
It's got hard. You guys are gonna have to make some suggestions, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but not like trash. Like try to make it sound like it would taste good, because then he'll actually try it.
I didn't have enough money today.
Oh, bro, you just hit me up, bro.
But
I'll
no,
go get.
I was-
if they make suggestions, I'll go get shit and then have it ready for you. You know what I mean?
Robust from fucking Chicago, fucking Moman, fucking Galapagos fame. He was fucking talking to me, and he was like, "You should mix Corona Especial with the Pepino Gatorade, the lime Pepino shit." And I was like, "That sounds good." And fucking, that is kind of a ghetto mix, Gatorade and beer, right? Like, so.
Oh, that's hella good.
And it's the Robust is the fucking man. I grew up listening to that fool, and he gave me a suggestion for a 40, so why not?
Okay, cool.
Next episode, Pepino. Whatever the fuck else is in there.
And
lime.
Corona Especial, the fucking dark brown bomb ass one.
Okay, cool. Yeah. The family
And I'm
one.
gonna butt chug it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but
Hey, I saw a video of this chick like butt chugging Mountain Dew, and like while she's doing it, she goes, "I've done it with lean before because it like won't go in her ass or whatever."
What?
Yeah. And it was like, dude,
why did she do it with lean? And how is she alive?
Probably because it just hit her hella hard. Butt chugging
that
lean.
Bitch must have been like,
yeah. Butt chugging lean is like the most like thought ass fucking scene chick thing you could ever do. Like you probably listen to the Weeknd way
if your daughter
too much,
butt chugs lean, then you fucked
you
up.
fucked up.
You
Yeah.
fucked up.
Why is your daughter butt chugging lean, dude?
Somebody's daughter's butt chugging lean in my next battle, dog.
You fucked up.
Either that or you met someone like me who just puts bad ideas and like into like vulnerable people's heads and is like, yo, you should butt chug that lean. It'd be tight. Everyone on the party would respect you totally. And then next thing you know,
I don't think, bro. I don't know anyone personally that has the kind of game that could just like get a bitch to butt chug lean. Like she gotta want to do that shit. You know what I mean?
You ain't gonna butt chug
because that's a whole process. You have to like handstand and put your feet on the wall and open your ass, and then people have to finagle like some type of device that'll shoot lean into your ass.
I would
like
a funnel.
it's not like your mouth where you're just like, oh, some lean. It's like this is a fucking job that has steps.
Fucking butt chug.
And is it worth it? Like, could you send in a video? Could someone tag this bitch and have her send in like a video explaining how high you got? I hope it was high as shit.
Something.
I hope you were high for days.
I don't even care.
Like, you lost your dignity, and you might as well have been getting as high as you fucking could.
I don't care. Like I don't care if it permanently leans you out. Like if you're just mellow and
for the rest of your life?
just forever throwed, just throwed for so long.
But she was like at a party. In the video, she's like at a party too, though. It sounds like there's more than 5 people.
And she's like,
that's
it's got to be all dudes in one chick, because there's no way there's another girl there.
There's one other girl pouring it in her ass, and it's Mountain Dew, not lean, guys.
But who cares?
Remember,
but the bitch said
she said she's done it. I did it with lean before. And then
why is she just butt chugging Mountain Dew though?
That's my point, my friends. You aren't getting high off the Mountain Dew. Now you're just butt chugging shit to be butt chugging shit.
Yeah, you might as well butt chug like some Quaker State or something.
Her mom's gonna come downstairs one day and she's just gonna be hitting a handstand in the kitchen with like a fucking
milk and shit.
Yeah,
we're just. She gonna go to solids after.
I lied. I lose weight. I don't eat.
With the whole,
I graduated to chunky things like
yo.
She just got a whole Alhambra fucking gallon. Just
margaritas.
Box of wine.
Box of wine.
That has effects.
It already has a nozzle.
You're just showing off now.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing the Mountain Dew at the party, you're just like. You're so happy to be butt chugging,
retrospect, like butt chugging lean is so much more respectable than butt chugging Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Very much so, because there's a payoff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like there's an end game. There's an end game. Like there's a point.
You're trying to get somewhere.
You're going through these steps in this heinous process to get to like your fucking nirvana. You know what I'm saying?
There's
like you're butt chugging lean. You'd like to get to Leanville. And if you're doing like it's almost like
I feel like Mountain Dew would tear up your body too.
Yeah, it's like you just got like some
like,
little
you know how,
Caesars
like,
and you're like, oh, let's do this.
Like if you put a tooth in a cup of Coke and shit, it'll dissolve.
You know, there was one guy at the party who was looking at her chug that Mountain Dew. He's like, I was gonna drink that, but he's like, he probably threw in on it when they went to get the little Caesars, and now she's just No, you could hear one dude. He sounds like a fucking retard, of course. No disrespect to retards, but like, it's a sight to be seen. Someone's daughter's butt chugging Mountain Dew. What the fuck?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Okay.
So that was that.
I don't know how we even got on that subject.
Butt chugging in America does exist.
I don't think we're gonna show that video on this show. No.
I don't know, man.
We'll let you guys go fucking look it up. Go on World Star. They probably have
have
like several videos
guaranteed
of
already
people
been
butt
looking
chugging random
they
fucking
guaranteed
things.
was like butt chug right when reverse.
Mountain Dew butt chug.
Mountain Dew butt chug. Look it up. It's like some fucking busted like, I don't know if they're kind of like Morgan Hill Towny bitch looking type things, or like juggalos, juggalettes. All you gotta do to be a juggalette, don't take showers, don't shave your pussy. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to juggalettes and all the juggalos who buy merch from Dan and me. And like, I love y'all. Stay on my team.
You're such a piece of shit. Nobody's gonna like you for that.
No, I wasn't disrespecting. Like, I still have like sex with girls who don't shave their vaginas. What's up?
Well, they gotta take a shower though.
And you gotta look good.
Yo, God, dude.
What? Oh, okay. See, let's go.
Oh no. Do you have? Okay, fuck it.
What Chugging Mountain Dew? Yeah. These whores. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't believe we're watching a butt chug right now.
I can.
Don't full screen it. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, I don't have the volume up. Here I got.
Butt chuggeristas.
Look at the volume's up.
Yep. I'm gonna help you. I don't think it's in my butt anymore.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, I can.
She has writing.
Can you tell me this? I can't see.
It's not going in, dude.
I think.
Did you hear her?
Yeah.
She's like, done this with Lean before. She's right there.
I don't think it's like.
The dude was like, "It's not gonna work, dude."
Yo, they're all like sad it's not going in her butt.
They're disappointed and upset. How do we get here, guys? Like,
This chick, look at this chick, this trashy bitch who's putting it in her butt. She should be ashamed too.
she was like, guys, it's not going. Like, she's like upset. It's not.
Oh,
going
and then
in.
why do you have your panties on if you're gonna be a trash bag like that? Just be full blown trash bag and get some porno money
Yeah.
for it at least. Like,
And if you listen back to the part where
now you're just on World Star and you're an idiot, and everyone knows. And one of those girls, the one that's holding the
where'd
bottle.
you look it up? Was it World Star? And it would see. Look how fast he found it on World Star.
Goddamn.
Dude, World Star is like, dude, it's like a collection of like twerking hate and fights. Like, that's all that is. Sometimes rap happens.
No, it's.
Hey, remember back in the grind time days when
We used to all our battles
they
were on
put
there.
our battles on World
All
Star.
our battles
we get
were
like
on World
millions
Star.
of views at
My
night.
lyric
like,
flip. I remember just my
yeah,
lyric flip. And
me
I remember
and Diz was on there.
We used to
Hell
laugh
yeah,
at
it
the
was.
comments on World Star were so ridiculous
best,
all
dude.
the
they
time.
were like fat Asian N-word. I usually say, but I don't want to offend nobody. Fat Asian N-word got that one. I remember that was the one.
yeah, there you
Like,
go.
right on, bro, right on.
Back in the trenches.
Yeah, I remember reading the comments on there and just being like, "This is the best shit." In the world.
Yeah, off top, and not even. It was like no.
Sometimes it would just be like someone saying some crazy religious shit over and over and over again. Like they just start spamming it.
I like the dudes who like say overly gay shit on positive. Like I remember my favorite all time quote under one of my battles on World Star was, "I be sucking mad dick in NY, yo." Like, it's such a fucking random thing. Like fools who just act overly gay.
But just
as
to
their-
piss people off?
Yeah, just to
Because they know there's New York rappers that are like, "Yo, B, fuck that B."
You'll be, yo, you gay. And he's just like, I be sucking mad dick in NY, yo. It's like the funniest shit, dude. I remember reading that and just being like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, this shit's just under my battle right now. Like, dude, this whole debacle is just unfolding under. I was like proud of this battle, and then like, look what's going on under it. Yeah, that's still better than butt chugging Mountain Dew.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Dude, that video, I saw that video.
And those bitches look sad as fuck that it's not
That it's-
going in her butt. That's the craziest part about it is that
they're like
they're
legitimately
so
bummed
bummed.
out.
They're like, it's not. And then the guy in the background is like,
gonna work,
it's not going in.
Yeah, dude, that's the part when the dude says that. That's when the chick goes, "I've done it with lean before." Like I think that's like her response to it. It's not going in. I've done it with lean. It's going in. Like she's like fucking so adamant.
Dude, it's happened
so
before
adamant
already.
What is this about? What could possibly be
I
the
needed
payoff?
like a start to this video because
I
it was
need
just
an
a bitch on a wall
explanation.
with a bottle in her ass, and they're like
I
squeezing
need
Mountain
an
Dew.
explanation. I can't just wrap my brain around this shit, dude.
Somewhere this party went really left. Like,
It's fucking absurdly left, bro. Like, I'm trying to think of like how I would explain to my wife if I was somehow in that video and shit.
It's like,
we were
so-
kicking it, and then I don't know. This bitch was just like, "Yeah, butt chug stuff," and we're like, "Well, there's this fucking Mountain Dew right here, bitch. Show me something."
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Day trippers. Hey Dan, did I tell you? Remember when I was over at Chase's for that weekend? I did a watch, but it wasn't live yet with Avocado, and we did one of your battles. This shit was so fucking funny. Dog.
Which battle?
I think it was I don't know if it was
I didn't know they did a watch on one of my battles. Oh,
I'm the one that brought it. I think it was the Satire or Illusion Z one. I forgot.
Oh, was it the one where I shaved my beard? That's trash.
I don't know. It might have been that one or
that's great.
The Satire one was sick.
Oh, that was good.
That was such a good day.
Yo, I said my favorite shit in that is I said hermaphrodite. Don't bother acting like you're half as tight. You pack the pipe with wieners or you pack the pipe with tweakers and take wieners in the ass at night. That's such a cool little.
Alfie, I remember because Alfie was there, and then he was like, "Dude," he was like, "Now that I rewatch it, I'm like, dude." I was looking at Alfie like, "I think so too, dog." I was like, "I don't know." Dirt might have got that round.
Oh, bro, I was in I was in enemy territory. I was so bold thinking that I could go into Project Blowed and take a W from fucking Satire.
No, Sat did good too though, but then
he killed it. He was so good.
Me and Illusion Z went against we did the Bay of LA at Project Blowed that day. That was that was a great day, dude.
You and Diz, dude, you're probably the only one that I was like, dude, he might have won like for
dude,
sure.
I thought Diz and 90M are two of my biggest jerkings of all time. Like, because I usually don't give a fuck if went back in grind time when you vote on things. I never cared because in my head I always be like, I fucking win. I don't give a shit. But those two to me really irked me because I was like, I showed up and I fucking destroyed these fools, and they fucking gave it to these other fools off some politics shit. But this is when I was like 19,
you know what I think?
so
Like, well, it's not even that. I think that what they did was better then, and what you do is better now. So it's easier to watch your shit now and go, oh my God, like you were really ahead of your time with the way you structured your bars and the way you rap. Because like people really cared about direct punchlines.
Yeah,
back in the days.
that was coming off the freestyle shit when they liked the fucking.
Well, not even that, because like what you have is like cool indirect punchlines where like shit that could work for anybody, and I think nowadays that shit plays way better. Like Daylight Captain America, right? Which is one of the first examples of like one of those bars.
Which was that day too.
Which was that day where you could just be
Locksmith, Locksmith and Day.
Oh yeah, it was that day.
Locksmith was part of Team Bay, baby.
So yeah, that whole shit, like that was like the start of those bars, right? And you were doing all of that shit, but it was just like much like Locksmith was perceived to win that battle, and much like Diz was perceived to win your battle because it was about direct punches, bro.
And when you look back, you're like, oh, this is like, I know like a lot of my battles when I go back and watch them, I'm like, this fool sucks compared to me. Like just because like I feel like like you said, like I was kind of like rapping. I always kind of like structure shit to have like an end game, I guess, at the end of rounds. Back then, way more so. But Diz was like, honestly, Diz was like really funny in the room.
Just direct punches, and that shit plays so much better back then to the audience than like random bars. But now it's like when you watch that shit on video, especially, it has a different kind of effect. You know what I mean?
But
I don't think me and Sat. I think Sat won the battle with me and him pretty clearly 2-1. But that was like my first time taking an L and being like, "Yo, that was a fucking
dude.
That was an ill scheme."
Yeah, the other one I like
too. He was like, "Dude, but dude, he has that hermaphrodite half as tight line though." And I know that bar was sick. It was delivery.
Yeah, that was back when like that was what I was trying to like establish, the fact that I could rap with these motherfuckers and not just be funny with shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that
I like what did you tell him? You're like. And although
that watch series is the best new shit on the internet.
And you told Satire something. Although you don't do shit for me, my nephew really likes you in High School Musical 3. Is that for the afro and that shit?
Yeah.
Western Himalayan Sherpa.
Yo, but yeah, fucking
another quote.
That watch shit is the best, dude. And
no one wanna watch my sway.
Everybody, like, if you subscribe to this channel, you have to go to Ruin Your Day and go watch these watch series. Watch any of the ones with Lush. I know Lush is doing some ones like tonight, like while we're filming this.
Watch
the Cadalack Ron Sakurai one where you guys are talking about the gumping shit, and then like after you guys explain all of this shit. And then Lush just goes, so basically it's fucking awful. Like he just ends it with like you could like it's just like killed everything.
They should watch the Cadillac versus Caustic. Whoo.
That's a fire battle.
Fire bats.
Watch Caustic versus 24/7 and
Fire.
made that
Ooh.
soul leave his body.
Yeah, Caustic 24/7 is really good.
Yeah. Shout out to 24/7.
How come they don't want to watch my swave jerking though?
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a great one too.
Fredo has the best 1 minute round of all time.
Yeah, that is the ill 1 minute round, dude. That's back. That's up there with my Nestle house burning your house down. Like they should put together a comp of all the best like one scheme 1 minute rounds.
My
bro.
first round against Resurrect Ramirez. Y'all don't remember that,
Yes,
but
I do.
if you guys want to go back and watch how much I was rapping in battles before it was cool, watch my first round versus Resurrect Ramirez. That shit is ridiculous.
You're just rapping your ass off, and everyone's like,
No, yeah, everyone's just like,
"Call him a
this.
faggot, dude. Call him a faggot."
For
And
real.
then he comes back
Bro,
and he's
call
like,
him a faggot.
"You're a hipster-potamus," and then everyone's like, "Woo!" And I'm like, "Yo, I just gassed," and like you guys did not care.
Oh, that's
Yo, go watch my Killing Them battle. Ooh, that's old school.
I forgot about
Chronic
killing him.
Plague. What about Chronic Plague?
Yo,
KP?
Chronic Plague was the shit.
Dude, remember his shit on the fucking Wake
had
Up
the
Show
ill- yeah,
competition?
he
He
had
was
Yo.
gassing on that
Hey,
shit.
I won that while.
I was gonna say he could rap.
KP was
fool.
tight, yeah.
Took
He
his
was,
food,
can
though.
rap.
I took
he
his
was a
food.
really
I
cool
took his
dude.
food though.
I
took
took
his
that
food
fool's
though.
food, bro.
I know.
No one.
I actually really like that dude. You know, two people that never come around no more. Like, well, I could like list off a bunch of people like fucking, you know, like KO, fucking SP, Intuition. I love like all those dudes. But like, remember Monk McNasty?
Yeah.
And then
he battled Disaster.
Yeah, Monk McNasty and KP were two of the coolest fucking people, and they had like the most like fucking original styles. Yo. Actually, Monk McNasty told Disaster he looks like Gandhi mixed with John B. That's so good.
Yo, Monk McNasty was. He did that at the. That was at Club 6 Dark Room.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Copyright was judging this shit, I was there. What's up? Oh, that was. I remember that place. Yeah, that was a sweatbox hip hop room.
It was,
Yeah,
man.
boy, man. Oh, it's all coming full circle. All the rambling is for something this episode.
It's fun rambling.
That was
though.
good. We did that.
Rebel out.
Yo, let's talk about BOTZ 8. I think we can go ahead and make an announcement.
Oh boy.
Co-main event for Battle of the Zay 8. July 28th and 29th in San Jose.
Is that a battle already?
Now look, this is the biggest fucking and only California battle rap event going on in the near future that I know of. Correct me if I'm wrong, King of the Dot or fucking Smirek. Somebody tell me if you're throwing some shit out here bigger than my shit on July 28th and 29th. And I still won't give a fuck about it because our co-main event is Thesaurus versus fucking Reverse Live.
Reverse Live.
Yo,
Reverse.
I'm like this. This is to me obviously is a probably my. This is like my. You know, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal, bro.
I grew up watching Pete.
Hey,
And, you know,
let
it's
me-
time to swing him.
I'm gonna say
It's
this
time
shit.
to swing 'em.
I'm gonna say this shit because nobody told me not to say this shit. But the minute I announced the date for this battle, within 5 minutes, within 10 minutes, conservatively, of me announcing the date of this event in the Facebook group, which is like, I don't know how many, like a few hundred people are in.
Yeah.
Thesaurus fucking they texted me, I'm battling Reverse Live. So it's basically like this, you know what I mean? Like Pete's the one that wants this shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, honestly, this is like one like a lot of people are surprised hasn't happened yet, but I think this is like a good fucking like the perfect because I feel like I'm entering Final Form Reverse. Like I've gotten like way better like at like writing and being consistent and like
I think it's pretty clear that Thesaurus is at his absolute best.
yeah,
right now.
and that's what I was
Battler
gonna
of the
say.
year for
Pete's
fucking
the
King of the
man.
Dot.
And Pete's better than like exact. This is I'm battling like
I believe the #1 contender for the King of the Dot chain at
Should
this
be.
moment.
him. I'd say him and who else is it? Pass would be tight. I'm always just like throwing Pass. Like Pass is fire, but no Pass is like I'd like to see him hold the chain.
Story should.
But Peter is out there killing always. You know what's fucking crazy? I've battled so many fucking times, and then you look at someone like the Saurus, how many times he's battled and how long he's been battling and how good he is still. And it's fucking mind-blowing because it's like I have like 50-something battles, and then it's like not even fucking denting him and like, well, DNA battles every other weekend. So
well,
it's
hey
not
man,
even
people
fair.
are always, they ask me like, what's your best one? And I want to be like the one versus Pete or like a few, you know, no can do or whatever.
That's a classic
But
battle.
in Canada,
if
huh?
I'm being real, my best battle, DNA, hands down.
Yeah,
Because
you-
it's the last one
Yeah,
I did,
yeah.
and I had to be like at least good enough to where fools weren't like,
You were
oh,
getting
this
off
fool's
in that
not.
battle, too,
But I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, that's like my most recent one was my best one. So Pete is a prime example of that. Like, he's just kept getting better and better and better. And unlike me, like, Pete never lost the love for it. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, he never like.
He's a fucking machine, though.
He doesn't put that like. It has something to do with his ability to like how he plays poker and shit like that, like high stakes living basically, where he's like he doesn't stress off shit that I think ordinary people would stress off, and or he thrives in that environment. So like he's he keeps putting these barriers in front of himself with battle rap where you'd think that you'd be done with this shit or that you'd be over it. But he still has to he's Battler of the Year in 2017, dude.
He's won.
That's fucking
everything
crazy.
ever.
So, like, the guy who won the World Rap Championships twice
It's
is Battle of the Year in 2017. That's over a
crazy.
decade later. You know what I mean? Like,
He won
sick,
Scribble Jams.
yeah, the dude who won
go
Scribble
even
Jams
further
is
back.
the King of the
Come on.
Dot Battler of the Year in 2017. So, yeah, and we got that guy battling Reverse
Oh, my
Live,
God.
someone who he's known and, like, who's battled pretty much fucking everyone. So,
I battled both of these guys.
Actually,
Actually, most battles I go to, like half the card I've battled usually. It's like-
well, it's one of those rare matchups too, where it's like we haven't seen you versus Pete. This is, and I think, and the reason I think that Pete hits me up and is like, this is the one I want, is because the topper one went so well. Like obviously, like we can have the capacity to have these big battles and like frame them in the right way, get them out to the world in the right
The
way.
vibes are-
The turnaround was fucking quick. The quality of the footage is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like he sees this as a way. It's like, okay, well, you know. Obviously, like his next battle in King of the Dot is not likely to be versus Reverse Live. You know what I mean? It might even be versus Head Ice. So, like, if he wants to do this cool battle with Reverse Live, our platform is the best platform for this battle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. Co-main event.
vote live, we
BOTZ.
vote.
I'm gonna
And I'm working on that
gonna
fucking
write some
Rumble.
stuff.
Like the plan is to be able to, by the end of this month, be able to announce the Rumble lineup along with the co-main event, the dates, and then I'm going to start to put together all the other matchups that work around it. You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole bunch of shit. Like, and people are reaching out to me like crazy that want to be on the card, both that people that want to be in the Rumble and people that just want battles. So we're going to see like a lot of the. Fredo's going to be on the card for sure in some capacity. We're going to get like Frack on the card in some capacity. What's it called? You don't want to be, bitch?
Let's go.
All right, we'll find. I feel like we can find something for you. I think we can.
look what they did for the kid.
Look what they did for the kid.
I'm to myself right now. I'm thinking about it right now.
I'll tell you what.
it's about to-
I'll tell you. I know Frack wants to do one. I know that. Fuck. I'm drawing
Is
blanks.
EK
here.
coming back?
EK 100%.
Yes.
Yeah, we're,
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking happy. That
Everybody
EK's
knows.
battling
Everybody
more
knows.
now.
Actually, called me today and was like, "So when is it? June something?" Because I got hella shit in June. I was like, "It's July 28th, 29th." He's like, "Tight, perfect."
Hell yeah.
Like I'm down for whatever. Like,
I'm always ready to hear more EK rapping. That's
you
always
know what? I
like,
kind of want EK in the Rumble.
Yo.
Yeah, because he's
Yo,
perfect for a Rumble
please.
because he'll just take like different like
And
stances.
he does his drunken master fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, his approach to rapping.
So my
is
ideal
so
Rumble, if I
smart,
could go
dude.
this
It's
off top,
crazy.
my ideal Rumble, and I don't know, like we'll work towards getting this to happen, and I hope I don't blow it by just like fucking wishing it.
Just announcing it on accident.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. But fuck
Let's
it.
hope it comes to fruition. though.
Let's make it come to a fruition through the power of positive suggestion
And Jesus.
and social media. I would love to get Head Ice into the Rumble.
Bang. He had a great time as footage proves.
Yeah.
Last
I
time.
feel like he enjoys our events, so like maybe we can get him in the Rumble. Frank Stacks has to return in the Rumble because he's the returning champion. You know what I mean? And then again, EK. I think EK would be crazy.
And Frank Stacks in the same Rumble.
So think about just those three. Think about just those three. If we got Head Ice, EK, and Frank Stacks in a fucking Rumble.
That's it.
Dude.
Triangle match.
It's just,
That's it.
but whatever, like, and just any other three fucking dope rappers, and it would be tight. Bonnie Godiva.
I was gonna say if you could get Bonnie in the Rumble
Oh
too,
man,
that'd be fucking tight.
Bonnie like expressed interest. I don't know how available she is with like doing the Wild and Out and shit, but like I'm gonna hit her up ASAP and just be like, "What's up? Can we work this out?"
Where did the weed go?
I got it right here. But yeah, Bonnie is probably like the hardest working person in battle rap and the easiest person to work with. Like it's crazy how much easier she was to work with than so many other battle rappers. You know what I mean? As far as like just being like hitting me up about the battle, you know what I mean? Like agreeing to a battle with No Shame, which I think a lot of people have like shied away from, obviously. And that's another person. I don't want to get No Shame in the Rumble, but I want to get No Shame out for a battle for sure. You know what I mean?
She did awesome.
And every time I think that on our stage, she has like extra big performances and shit. So, and then MC Dammit is another person I want to get back out. You know what I mean? He's had fucking great tryouts. Patron, Sam Colt, you know what I mean? Just all the like our best.
Dude, Patron battling Gray Fox.
That would be great.
No, he is already.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
In fucking Bakersfield or some shit.
Oh, is it for PNR or some shit?
Yeah. I was like,
hey man, I'm not trying to like poach battles from any other league, but I feel like we've reached out to the Gray Fox dude multiple times. Like not about that battle specifically. I'd love to get that dude a battle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's the homie.
But I don't know like who people have like suggested him for specific battles. I don't know who exactly that they want him to battle, but I feel like people have been like that dude.
Anyone you like, I know he's the type of dude like anyone you give him. I would like to see him. He just battled Sid Vicious, so I'd like to see him against like a more experienced other people like that.
Yeah.
But like either way, he'll fucking kill it. He's a fucking dope.
Yeah,
He's really fucking good.
yeah, he is sick.
Him versus Illusion Z. Let's do it.
Illusion Z has definitely expressed interest in returning to battles. But then this fool said he was going to come do one of those watch battles with us the other night, and then he just didn't show up. It was like GPS.
Classic
awesome.
Christopher.
Classic. All right, dude. Shows how much you want to do shit. But, you know, it definitely doesn't make me like, oh, I hella want to book this guy now. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions, guys. So why don't you just lace the comments up with all sorts of fucking trashy suggestions for who you think.
So
why don't you just butt chug Mountain Dew in the comments and fucking just splatter it all over the fucking comment section about who you think
I wanted to address that Maniacal's JC defensive line hopped in the comments on the fucking he's like, yeah, Maniacal fucking served him, like, and then you look at the picture and it's some like white dude in his prom date, and then there's like Cody.
Are you getting eviscerated in the comments on your?
No, there was like a perfect amount where you could tell it was his friends, because then the rest was like reverse out here shining, because I was.
Hey, that was a good battle. It was a great showing by Maniacal, too.
No, he did great.
I
just like talking shit.
To be able to, you know, be in there with you and fucking not get washed or
he did really good, yeah.
nervous, you know what I mean? Like, so many people, we've seen cats like that we respect a lot fold under that kind of pressure, you know what I mean? So, like, I got a lot of hopes for Maniacal. That's another dude that I want to see back out.
Let's bring him back.
100%. I'd like to get him a good battle, too.
Battle of the Bay 8.
Yeah. And then we'll see the winner of the vote for the fucking performance of the night.
Maybe
on last
they
tryouts.
Could go against Maniacal, and it'll be just the tryout.
Woo! And the full just like this fucking
him and Solid Theory
pyramid.
Would actually be a sick ass fucking battle.
Or KH.
He's
honestly.
actually Maniacal's battling fucking A-Class in Monterey at an event.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go with you. And
we're hosting.
Hey, can I go with you guys?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Fredo's
we're hosting battles
to LOD
May
Dirtbag
13th. Fucking whatever Keegan's league's called.
Central Coast Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Keegan shit on Keegan's shit.
On Keegan's shit.
It's
Shout
fucking whatever,
to Keegan
bro.
for letting me battle in Curly's barbecue one time. That
I'm
was
gonna go
an
there.
experience of a lifetime. I'm gonna eat there when we go.
I'm gonna go there. We're gonna eat Curly's barbecue, and then we're gonna go over there. And we're gonna
barbecue spot.
We're gonna host
Pulled
battles
pork, baby.
all day
That's all I
long.
want.
We're gonna host battles. We're gonna give high fives, bro. LOD in the building.
High fives from LOD.
Girlies rub on your titties.
Girls rub on your titties.
Come on,
fam.
fam. Come on.
What's up? Allow me.
Allow it.
Allow it for a minute.
And then yeah, that's May 13th. So more info on that somewhere, wherever. Holler at Keegan.
Man got all them links.
If you know who Keegan is, hit up Keegan.
Hey, yo, Keegs, bruh.
There's a website for this. What's the web? I'll put the flyer on the screen.
There you go. That's
there I'm fucking promoting, Keegan.
There you go.
Bonus.
You just got Frater to come to your event.
Bonus promotion, Keegan.
You're welcome.
Fuck,
dude. Chill out.
This is shit, dude. You're welcome.
I'm fighting Gary.
All right, so yeah. All right,
Blue
man.
Cypher's gonna be there too.
That's it. Dirtbag Dan Show. I don't think we have any video questions this week because you guys suck and Liam just can't be all around the world all the time. So give him a break. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I might be with A-Class. What the fuck?
Yeah. Send questions next time.
Asians.
Shit.
This drug is not a plaything. It's not a beer. It's not a marijuana cigarette. This is something so mind-altering that it will make you a cannibal or a beast.
Yeah, I write for survival. Study my whole life, you still can't pass the final. Now you're cramming for the big test. Cadillac tracks stay graphic like incest. Bitch, this the West right here. Talk shit, get your body lifted up like Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, you never judge my peers. Don't give a fuck, ash on my clothes, fuck my gear. Yeah, long, LA gears on. From here on, tell them what they don't wanna hear, you should fear. You got my number, motherfucker, what you call me for? I'll start bars on the floor, Mars, God of War. I kept everyone in the scene quick, don't need a reason. My position never be taken like Liam Neeson. Sick of spit, save the game. Say your names on Schindler's List, briefcase, body, armor, the track. Yeah, this is it, bit by bit, humming 666, cathartic patterns. My method of forgiveness is witnesses are only bodies that I stick in pits. I'm the judge and the jury. Someone better hurry, 9 days with no sleep, my vision, no wonder it's blurry. The West is the reason the kids packing guns in Missouri. And rap is what happened, won't be a bum in my 30s. All ramp, cardboard sign, wait for someone to serve me. Pay phones are gone, I still use them for nostalgia, muscle memory. Dealers still getting paid for the power off that go fast, won't last, turn the day to an hour. Sunsets on the streets, night gives way to the prowler, fuck Dahmer. And stalkers that wait to devour will find the answer to their prayers on the way to the shower. So this album is more akin to Albert Fish. Push the pins, flip the switch, and empower this. Fuck double jeopardy, like she was Ashley Judd, fucking me steadily. Now she's trying to catch these bugs, literally under my skin. Pesticide does what it does, pick off lanes one at a time, sweep them under the rug. Can I single-handedly take back rap? Of course I can. Makina, you bitches, we the Orkin man. Why don't you do my team a favor? Make this whole thing easier on everyone. Kill yourself and meet your mate. Permanently vacate you, and I don't mean Jamaica. Save the world from the devil while they dream of the saviors. I brought the realness to the gritty city. I'm the second coming, burn them alive, don't survive. Think they stepped in the oven. Preheated at 350, a street kid in green dickies. Deleted the scene quickly, it started to seem sickly. So I analyzed the status and freed it from these hippies. Hit it like Bobby on a good one, he probably beat Whitney. Move the junkies into freaks, LA will never be pretty. Fucked up, die, hijack, Greyhound, I'm screaming, who's coming with me? Catch you on the way down, don't look at me with your pity. Turn daughters to groupies, electrodes, hook them to their titties. Save $1 million, maybe you could get a hook from 50 with another 100,000. Cop a beat from Dre, that don't mean shit to Caddy. They bump me in East LA, fuck out my way, think I play, I'm about to feast all day. My living is 7 deadly, the opposite of heaven sent me. Premature spawn of the devil, born to a girl sweaty. Don't know if the world's ready, people induced labor. One mission to check all the people that you favor. Sharp as a new razor, teenager tattoo slayer. Watch the blood flow, Caddy style, now what's your crew's flavor? It's the madman, murdering mayhem, heard in the AM, the perverted persuasion, the cross inverted for Satan. Of course, I rode it on the 4 horses, my core energy sources, right where a horse soar is. The 4 chorus, no match for a hot 100 terrorists, the tourists, to fuck up the spot. spot runners. Look at you with your jaw torn. What you doing on all fours? I'm more Hollywood than Brando in the shootout on Hawthorne. Producing the raw porn. The movement is not warm. Really? No way they'll ever be ready for this. Light a cigarette. Next will be slid. Sever they wrist. If you're blind, I chop off one of your hands and see. You want a caddy free, you better be an amputee. Skeletal remains. Bones stuck through your structure. Fetal position. Whimpering like you sucked on your mother. I'm warning you. I was raised on California formula. Creeping from corners everywhere. See me chloroforming. Wake up in bathtub, stitched ice on your kidneys. Out your fucking mind, think you guys outspit me. Yeah. Motherfucker, what? How many times I gotta tell you bastards? I run Hollywood, bitch. Cadillac motherfucking Ron. Briefcase. Makina Muerte. Times are hard forever, you fucking bitches. Come see me. You see my name's on the flyers. You know where I be at, bitch. Motherfucking mark ass punk bitch.